It's been nearly 9 years since Solomon Faqiri tragically died inside an Ontario correctional facility. Well, today, Solomon's family, alongside the Canadian Civil Liberties Association, is calling out the Ontario government for failing to act on recommendations made in an inquest into his death.
You know, the reason we are fighting today is because how much we loved him and because we don't want someone else that loved their loved one like this to go through what we went through.
In a news conference at the Ontario Legislature, Solomon's brother Yusuf and the Canadian Civil Liberties Association issued a letter to Ontario Solicitor General demanding details on how the province plans to respond to 57 recommendations made in a 2023 coroner's inquest. Yusuf and the CCLA say not a single recommendation has been adopted.
Despite repeated pleas from Solomon's family and civil society organizations, the Solicitor General has not answered how or when the government will make the changes necessary to prevent future deaths.
Over 35 civil liberty and mental health organizations co-signed the letter. In addition to the recommendations made, the inquest deemed Faqiri's death a homicide, though the ruling by the inquest jury has no legal liability.
Solomon's death reveals a truth that many may not want to hear. Inhumane treatment abounds in Ontario prisons.
30-year-old Faqiri was arrested in December 2016 after allegedly stabbing a neighbor while in a mental health crisis. He died less than 2 weeks later in custody after being beaten repeatedly by corrections officers.
Because his story mattered. Solomon was a brother, was a son, was an uncle.
We reached out to the Solicitor General's office asking for an update on how the province plans to address the recommendations. They tell us in part, our government has made record investments into our corrections system that was left on the brink by the previous Liberal government. We have also established a new health services division to ensure those in custody receive the care they need, including support with mental health and addictions issues.
Instead of just giving boilerplate statement, tell us what you've done. Ontarians have a right to know. The Faqiri family have a right to know.
Faqiri's family also asked repeatedly for an apology from the Ford government.
To this day, no one from the Ontario government or the jail have reached out to my family, after Solomon's tragic death. Mental illness is life and death. It is not a partisan issue. It is not a political issue.
Afua Baah, City News.